Here's the message that's been coming up. Check transmission, flashing D. This is a 2008 Odyssey, which has a different transmission than the pre-2008. I think the transmission's the same from the 2008 to the 2010. And so all the instructions for changing out the pressure switches are not applicable to this version of the transmission. Alright, this is 2008. There's a lot of stuff online about how to change these sensors on a pre-2008 through the inner fender liner. But on this one, this sensor is in a much different spot. Down here, it's a cream colored sensor, if you can see it. Alright, so we're going to take the air box and the air tube off so that we can reach down there. It's super interesting. Well, it shouldn't be this hard. We're taking the air tube off. Oh, mother. Okay, so we've gotten the air tube off. You can see that the sensor is still kind of buried underneath some brackets and wiring harnesses. It's that cream colored sensor right in the middle. So we're going to take this 10mm bolt out to try to get that bracket off. And I'm not sure if that big bolt is just a bracket to hold the harnesses, but we'll see what we can figure out. Alright, so I was able to get the clip from here and get it unplugged, but can't really get a socket on yet. So I'm going to try to take these two nuts off this bracket and then see if that gives better access. Alright, so we got a oxygen sensor socket on the sensor, and then we've got, you can't barely see it, but where is it? We have an oxygen sensor socket on there. We have a wobble and then a really short extension, and we've got a little breaker bar that is able to get to it from below. Where is it? So that's connected up there, and we're going to try to break it free. Here, take that. I think it's going to leak a little bit of transmission fluid.
It's turning.
Yeah, it's loose now, so we can probably turn it from above. Alright, so here's the old part. We've spun it out. Here's the new part number. I know that between the two parts, one's white colored and one's black. I think the black one is third gear. Here's the new one. Get this down in here. The lighting sucks. Start to thread that in. Oh, I'm gonna put the crush washer. Forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna put the crush washer back on. So here's a shot of the new sensor, just hand spun in. I still need to get the socket on it and get to it from below to tighten it up. This is it right here. This bracket I did loosen, but it didn't help. It just holds that other bracket. This, moving this out of the way definitely helped with the two nuts that go down here. I'm still gonna leave that out of the way until we get the socket on here and get it tightened up another half turn or so. Alright, so it's going to be a little hard to see, but here's the sensor. That guy's replaced. Crush washer on, tightened up. We got brackets back on. That bracket right there. We got the wiring harness bracket that was up here. It's hard to see from here. Put that right here. We got the air tube back on. The metal line's connected. Got the air box, top and bottom. Put a new filter in while I was here. So that's about it. It's all back together. No tools left on the apron. In the fender set. Oh wait, there is a tool. Nice. Always check for that. So we're gonna go close it up and take it for a test drive. Oh, put the wheel back on. Obviously, I need to torque it up. That's the last thing. All right.